And welcome to UK Rugby Sevens. I'm Kate Woodward.
And I'm Charles Abbon. We're here today at Rugby Rocks London, down in Richmond, and I tell you what, it's a fantastic event. Not only is it a rugby event, but also there's a music festival in the evening. Now, as well as the rugby, we've got lots of other things going on. So, behind the main pitch, there's a netball tournament going on. There's lots of food eateries. As you all know, I love my Nando's. They're also here.
Not to forget the rugby. We've got some international sides here, the likes of Italy and the Penguins, who are made up primarily of the England side. So whether you're here for rugby or for socialising, there's a lot to do. So without further ado, let's check out the action. I'm here with Joe Ajuwa, who today has been playing for the Ramblin' Jesters. Joe, you've just beaten the Penguins. You must be pretty pleased with yourself.
Yeah, very, very. You know, they've got a pretty good outfit full of England players and England Sevens players, so it's nice to get a scalp like that. Very nice.
Now, you're currently playing 15s for London Welsh and previously Scarlets. How do you find the games compare, and which one do you prefer?
See, that's a tough question. I play on the wing like I do at 15s, and it's nice to have a bit of space and whatever, but sevens, obviously, the wider spaces and stuff, you can do more sort of footwork, you know, it's a lot flashier and it's shorter, but the 15's more of a thinking game, and I'm not sure which one I'd lean towards, you know, but I'm getting a bit old now. I'm 30 now, so I think I'm leaning towards 15s, less running in on it. Yeah, definitely.
And what are the plans for the rest of the seventh season? Have you got any more tournaments coming up?
I might be going. I don't have any more sevens lined up at the moment, but I'm sure if someone else is willing to give me a call, you know, it's always nice for a bit of fitness on the off season, stay in shape, just getting ready for pre-season. So whoever gives me a call and is willing to pay the flight for me to come, I'll be there, definitely.
Well, fantastic work against the Penguins, and hopefully see you in the final, and best of luck for the rest of the day.
Thank you very much, appreciate it.
Thanks, Joe.
We're here with Dan Norton, the flyer from England Sevens, down here at Rugby Rocks. Dan, maybe you can tell our viewers how you got discovered on the Sevens circuit and got selected for England.
Well, it started off when I was about 19. I was playing for a sports team called the RBS Royals, only kind of around the Gloucestershire area. Then I played a few games for Samurai as well. But that's when I started playing sevens. But the main way I got through into England was through the Middlesex Sevens. So I was at Gloucester at the time, played some tournaments there and did okay, and got asked to come along and train, and then I've been there ever since. Okay,
now you're a pretty exciting player to watch, because normally when the ball starts coming towards you, the crowd get a little bit excited, and certainly being at the London Sevens at Twickenham, you know, playing in front of a crowd of 80,000, what did that feel like?
Yeah, it's pretty amazing, to be fair. Obviously the biggest crowd in the world anywhere. Before our second game, you got like the whole of the crowd, even the top tier doing the YMCA. Yeah. You know, it was amazing to turn around and see how many people were just literally having such a good time, and it was amazing to play in front of. And we had some good performance on the first day, and you know, all credit to the crowd giving us that extra lift, really. So yeah, thank you to all the people who attended. Really, it was awesome.
And so we've got the World Cup Sevens coming up in Moscow at the end of June. Yeah. How are your personal preparations and the team preparations coming along?
Yeah, really nicely. Now we had a week or two break from the London Sevens. And then now we're here today playing in tournaments like this, and we played in Yorkshire last weekend, and then we've got a European tournament next weekend, and in the meantime we're just training in camp normally with 20 of us, and yeah, everybody's hungry and wants to be involved for the World Cup, so this is a good opportunity to show how good we can actually play from an individual point of view and from a team point of view as well.
Okay, now today saw you run out for Penguins, saw your ex-teammate, England teammate Chris Cracknell playing. Obviously, long-time injury, first game back. It must be pretty good to see him back on the field.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome, even though for a short period after the yellow card. But yeah, he's been working really hard, and it was you know, it's been a hard kind of couple of months for him. Really, he's had a few injuries and a few knockbacks, but you know, he's back and he's stronger. And yeah, I'm looking forward to actually playing with him again and showing what he can actually do.
Fantastic. Listen, all the best for today and all the very best for the World Cup.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Charlie and I have popped over to an area of Rugby Rocks, as you can see behind us, to check out some of the children from Oakhurst Grammar School taking part in the UK Rugby Sevens Rising Star Academy. Unfortunately, Charlie was meant to be here with me right now, but he seems to have found his calling.
So we're here with Sophie Pascall, who's represented the Pink Barbars and UK Rugby Sevens All-Stars. She's been involved in coaching some of the kids here at the UK Rugby Sevens Rising Star Academy. Sophie, tell us what you've been doing.
Yeah, came up this morning, did a little bit of a warm-up with the girls and the boys over here, and just been doing some drill work and just doing a bit of rugby and getting them involved with it.
Okay, now the kids all seem pretty keen. Any special players out there that you think look a little bit talented?
But yeah, no, they're all good. A lot of potential in all of them, and they all seem really enthusiastic, which is the main thing. So.
Okay, so as well as that, what's your involvement in Rugby Rocks today?
I'm playing with the Pink Barbars, who are just warming up over there, and we're in the elite group today. So it's going to be hard. We're up against some tough competition, but we're looking to do well. Hopefully, fingers crossed. So.
Okay. Now, you know, it looks like the kids have had a fantastic day out. They are all been running around. We've got a little cheeky little one over there who seems really keen. So, any last words for any other kids out there who want to get involved in rugby?
I think there's a lot of involvement with it now in schools, which is great. Obviously, that's going to be the first port of call for them. So just look into your sort of local sports clubs, schools, and see how they can help you out in that way, and how they can sort of link you up. Obviously, we're at Richmond Rugby Club today, so there are rugby clubs around sort of locally. So just get on the internet, I guess. But yeah, keep going with it because it's a fast growing in popularity. So we need to keep it going for the next generations.
Superb, Sophie. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Cheers. Okay, so we're over at the netball arena talking to sisters Kathy and Lizzie White. How are you doing, ladies?
Very well, thank you. Yes, very good.
Good. So you guys play for Lavender Park.
Yep.
How have you guys done today?
Pretty good. We've had a good run and we've just gone out then in the quarterfinals to the team that I think are going to win it. So pretty good players. We gave it a good effort, but yeah.
Okay.
Game over.
Now, I'm sure that you guys play in other tournaments as well. I know you, Kathy, have played in La Manga before. So what other tournaments have you guys been involved in this season?
So we did Bournemouth last weekend, and it was a good show there. We finished third, so we were really pleased with that. Similar team, actually, we lost to this tournament as well. And we've just got a few more left. Versatility next weekend. So, yeah, just running down the summer sun.
Yeah. We tried to go abroad, but La Manga has finished, so we need a substitute La Manga. If anyone has any ideas.
So for any sponsors or organisers out there, please sort something abroad because these girls want to tour. It's lovely playing in Bournemouth, it's lovely playing in Richmond, but they want the real sunshine abroad.
This is not sunshine.
So now the tournament's over, what's the rest of the day hold in store for you?
Well, now that we finished for the day, I think it'll be a few beverages to have a little celebration and just kick back and relax now.
Your favourite Nando's, I'm going to go and get right now.
You're not getting there before me. So, guys, these are the White Sisters playing for Lavender Park. Girls, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're here with young Alex and his mum Lou. Now, we know normally in the rugby community, you get some good stories, you get some sad stories. And unfortunately, with rugby, you have people with injuries. A couple of weeks ago, we were at the Insurance Sevens, Lloyd's Insurance Sevens down here at Richmond, and the Matt Hampson Trust were doing a lot of work to raise money for Matt Hampson, who unfortunately injured his back playing rugby. Now, we've got young Alex here who has a connection with the Templars. Now, those of you who watch us regularly will know about the Templars having won quite a few tournaments and having won last year's Seven Series. So, Lou, perhaps you can tell us a little bit about the background of Alex and his connection to the Templars.
Sure. Alex had a condition called CGD, chronic granulomatous disorder, which is a very rare, life-threatening disorder. Rob and the guys have a very personal connection to CGD and play for all the families that have CGD, and they always bear on them, and they've raised awareness of the condition, worldwide.
Okay. Now, Alex, you clearly were going through a bit of a rough time, having treatment. I understand while you were having treatment, the Templars were sending you messages of support. Can you tell us what kind of messages you were getting and what that meant to you?
Okay. They were kind of get well soon, the littlest Templar.
Yeah.
and I felt really emotional when I got them all.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of, you were clearly going through a very, very rough time. And, when you were getting these messages of support from the boys, these really awesome rugby players, how did that make you feel?
It made me feel really happy that they went through, they had to spare the time to make the messages.
Okay.
It made me feel really happy. Yeah.
Yeah, so Rob Kane, who's the manager of the Templars, in fact the Templars are warming up behind us, he came to visit you as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he did.
So you've had the treatment.
Yeah.
What's the result of the treatment?
Really good news, I'm cured.
Okay,
And I can do anything I want to.
Including hopefully play rugby.
Yes.
Maybe for the Templars one day.
Yes.
Well, guys, what an amazing story. You got to take your hat off to this lovely young man who's clearly been through a very tough time and come through it, held high. Guys, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Alex, loving your Templars vest, by the way. So we're here with the winners of Rugby Rocks London, Kamikaze! Right, we've got the whole team here. We've got the boys, Alex Foster, UK Rugby Sevens magazine manager, and Neil Chivers, captain. Mate, how's it feel to win?
It feels absolutely amazing to win today with Kamikaze. From the first game today against the Pyrenees, we embarrassed ourselves as a team and individually, and then from then we've grown as a team, and playing against them it was pretty much good retribution to get on board, and we showed that we can play as a team today. I'm really happy for the boys.
Alex, talk to me about your sponsors.
I think, to be honest, today is about them really. They've supported us for a couple of years now. They've put a lot of work into Kamikaze, a lot of money, and we've had bad times in the past, but today's a big day for us. It means a lot to them, it means a lot to me, and it means a lot to these boys who've come out and worked hard today.
Steve, tell me how it feels as the sponsor of the winning team of Rugby Rocks London.
It feels amazing, absolutely amazing. I mean, the guys done fantastically. It's not us about the sponsors, it's about the guys, the passion they showed, the ambition, the drive. They backed each other up. They absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed it.
Guys, UK Rugby Sevens say we take our hats off to you. The Kamikaze team winners!
Yes! Get in.
So guys, there we have it. Rugby Rocks is finished. An unexpected win by Kamikaze. Unbelievable. As far as I can recall, This team has not won a tournament in the last 2 years, and they've come and done a smash and grab.
Not just Kamikaze, but there's been some absolutely fantastic talent on show today. The sun came out for a bit, but the party's been going on all day.
Now, I'm not sure if you can hear what's going on behind us, but the party's about to kick off, and we've got to be in the mix. So until next time, see you on the circuit.